Huh?
We're good. We're good. There's audio.
Oh wait. Can you guys hear us
We're
now?
good. We're good. There's audio.
Oh wait.
Can you guys hear?
Yep.
Can
We're
you
good.
guys hear us now?
All right, we're
There's
good.
audio.
Oh wait.
Can you guys hear?
Okay, everybody. This is episode
All right,
3.
we're
This
good.
sounds really stupid, but
Okay,
it's fine.
everybody. This is
So our third guest is Wax Wispy.
Hello.
So our third guest. It will be hosted by me, Furious,
Hello.
and the good old Cosmic GD. Yeah.
All right, Wax. How you feeling right now?
Good. You?
Good. Good. Doing good. Thanks. This is a podcast. This isn't an interview. So like, if we're talking after answering your question, don't be afraid to go off topic. We're here just to learn a little bit more about you. Like just have a good time.
All right.
So,
All right.
first question I want to ask is, how did you get into GD?
Well, my class played it a lot on like Scratch, and then I really liked it, so I like downloaded a like Sub-Zero, I think. 'Cause-
Oh hell no.
oh, I need to mute
I used
the
to do that.
the
For
stream.
like tech classes, the scratch versions of GD.
Yeah, the Scratch versions were so janky,
They're so ass.
and
They're ass.
yeah, I liked it, and then I played it, and then I like saw more videos on it, and then I was like, hey, maybe I should get the full version, and then I got the full version, and then I started like making levels and stuff.
I have like the scratch version too. Just recently, like my friend's little brother, he saw me playing GD on my phone, and then he started playing on Scratch, and I gave it a try. It's so bad. It's
Yeah, there's no button
terrible.
clicks,
That's the problem. I'm glad you brought that up.
and it
I
also
was-
doesn't help that we're playing on like the school not MacBooks, the school Dell Chromebooks.
Oh,
So it's like so laggy,
I'll try and find something.
and then they were all like 1.0.
I remember playing, the first time I played GD was from a friend of mine who's actually in my server today. He was like playing it on his tablet, and then we would like watch him play, and then we all freaked out when he unlocked like Club Step because we thought it was like the hardest demon, even though you just had to get like 10 coins.
I remember
And then-
unlocking Club Stuff for the first time too. That was so like I was like, I unlocked the demon level, and my
He used to
mom
be so
was
much
very
better than
religious.
me. And then I
My
got
mom
like a
was
little
like-
bit, yeah. I got like Osho, like I got better than him pretty much. And then he like kind of stopped playing the game. And I kind of expected I would stop playing the game too. And the next thing you know, I'm still playing this game, and I beat like Bloodbath. Now I'm like actually decent at the game, which is really weird.
The thing is, I'm not very good at beating levels, and I never really have been. Like when I originally started, I made some like decent deco, like not rate worthy or anything, but decent for my standards back then. And before I beat like Dry Out, I made like pretty decent deco, and because I focused all my time into creating, all my time put in the game into creating. So it's funny. I'd beaten like 2 stars, and that was it.
Yeah. I think I mainly tried to focus more on playing the game other than trying to create. I obviously tried to create other levels that were pretty bad because like I was playing on like an iPhone 5 at the time. I was playing Geometry Dash on an iPhone 5 trying to make like my own layouts. That
Yeah.
didn't work, and that was like in 2019, so it was just like I don't really want to play this game anymore because it's not that fun on the mobile. And then when I got my PC, I was like, hey, why don't I try Geometry Dash on the computer? And I really didn't expect it to be that great. It was actually pretty good. You know, like I got back into the game, and I found it a lot easier to beat levels.
Mhm.
I can't do keyboard and mouse. I can only do phone. Like my skill level just drops so much whenever I try keyboard and mouse.
Well, you haven't played on an actual computer. You played on a keyboard and mouse from an iPad, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you play like on an actual computer, it's a lot better.
Yeah, I understand. I can understand like making a level on an iPad, but I don't know how people make stuff on a phone. Like I used to when I was on mobile, and I don't know how I managed to do that because it's like so small.
I have no problem doing it.
For
Really?
minor, Cosmic still does it. I made a, my best level in Lunala I made on my
You
phone.
made that on a phone?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh,
I switched to a laptop like right after I made it.
well, Cosmic's also just known. He's pretty much just only played the game on a mobile
He's
device.
a mobile guy.
He's used to it.
Dedicated.
Yeah. I remember at school, like me and my friends arguing about what was better, PC and mobile, and we thought playing on mobile was like the sweaty thing to do. Like if you were good, you played on mobile.
I mean, it kind of is today. Like if you're considered a good, if you can beat harder levels on mobile, it is pretty much more impressive than playing on PC.
Remember
Yeah,
whenever
but like we thought that like
someone
if you were a good player, like all the good players were like mobile players.
I feel like I thought that too, but I feel like I knew some other players that were on PC as well.
Oh yeah. And I remember
remember
I played on mobile and I like settled the argument. I was like, yeah, it's so much better on mobile. I'm like way better on mobile. But I think that's just because it was the actual version. Because no way I switched from like and I is instantly better on mobile. I think it was just because it was less laggy and it had like actually good physics.
Yeah. Minos, what were you
And
gonna
since
say?
there was no buffering on the Scratch versions, it was like since there was no buffering and physics were all weird, all the levels were like ridiculously unbalanced. Like those like 3 orbs right in press start, right before like I don't know. I think on there was probably just a ship part. Those 3 orbs you would like die to every attempt. And then
Yeah.
there's a frame perfect in Poltergeist or Poltergeist or whatever.
Scratch was always a little bit like jank, but you know what? It's like Scratch in general is just weird.
Yeah.
I'm literally playing it right now.
Of course you are.
Playing a remake of Booty. I'll stream. I've literally been playing Bootiti this entire time on Scratch.
Wait, let me ask you this: what's your actual hardest completed?
I think God Eater, like the easy
God
demon.
Eater. Okay. I remember beating that level. I think I did the wave like 25 times in a row on stream because somebody bet me like a sub that I would.
Oh,
He's like, he had like this level and he was like, it was like 25 God, it was like the wave for God Eater, but it was 25 times in a row. And he's like, I'll give you a sub if you beat that. I beat that on like the 7th try and it was hilarious because he didn't expect that.
that's probably pretty fun because it's a pretty fun wave part. Like I beat that level recently, like months ago when I was like beating an easy demon was like challenging. Would take me a couple days, maybe a week. Right. I like got like 96 and I dropped it. But then like maybe a month ago or something, I just wanted to like it's so many easy demons that I dropped like months prior, but I'd gotten a lot better since then. So I just went back and beat them all, like 4 or something of them.
What's your favorite easy demon right now? Like even if it's one you haven't beaten, like which just like an easy demon that you think like, yeah, this is the best.
Like what's the best easy demon in my opinion? I kind of want to
Yeah,
beat
'cause
Change of Scene because I haven't beaten
Ooh,
it.
Change of Scene by Blee. That's a good one actually.
I think White Space is the best in my opinion.
White Space is a
Actually,
medium
I
demon.
really want to do White Space.
I thought White Space was a medium demon.
No.
No,
Is it
it's
easy? Am I
easy.
just delusional?
That was
I
like
think you are.
all buffers. I don't know how that'd be medium.
I don't know.
Honestly, like if any demon deserves to get dethroned, like as a demon, it's definitely I Spy.
Breakout Redux.
Like, what
What
would that
about
be?
the new one?
I just hate that level
That-
so
that-
much.
What about the one that everyone keeps on complaining about?
Which
What's it
one?
called? It's recent.
I feel like I should know what you're talking about.
And Rob Top, to mess with everyone, he buffed it to a medium demon. Or not buffed it, he like put it to a medium demon when it has like 6-star gameplay.
Oh, I know Daily Dose. What's it called? Did something about
Yeah.
it.
Talked about it.
Wait, Minos, you said your favorite easy demon is Quazillion, right?
No, it's here. The name is a little weird. Quazillion was like a close second. Let me find it real quick.
Bro's gonna say Pattern Seeker. I already know.
No, patterns is not it.
What do you? Okay, buddy.
I would say my favorite easy demon is Starpunk by Ferde Funky.
Mine is
That's actually
Millennium
really good.
by Nukex.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
Nuke
saying.
IRX.
Starpunk by Ferde Funky was so good
That shit,
when I
that
played
shit
it.
looks like it was made yesterday, and it's like what, 2 years old.
Yeah. Well, Ferd's just like a really good creator, and I'm really sad that he doesn't play the game as much anymore, though.
Yeah.
Starpunk,
I don't think I even have a favorite easy demon. I mean, I like couple in my head pop up immediately. I think if I had to say something, it'd be area geometry, which is like the most unknown level of all time.
I feel like I should know what that
I'm
is as
playing-
well.
I'm
You
playing
really
the
should.
recent. I'm playing
No,
the recent tab right now, and I found
No.
Tidal Wave UDLM or ULDM, and it's like Tidal Wave except they went on to like layer 1 and deleted everything.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
real.
just,
that level is like
or they like
300K.
deleted all the objects. It's just like there's like still like the details.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Why doesn't Only just delete all the objects and just make it a free demon?
yeah,
No, because then Avernus is gonna be top 1, and no one wants that.
Currently on recent looking for it.
You know a good symbol to that? Let's just have Mike hack element 111 and just do that. And just it'll be top 1. Or just have Esby beat Spectre and then maybe Paco will
Wasn't
like it and put it top 1.
wasn't Element 111 or whatever supposed to be like some big mega collab, and then like
It
they just like
was okay, it was an old archived level made by somebody who played in like the very first version of Geometry Dash. It was like one of the like first 800
Are you talking
levels to be
about?
created.
Are you talking about Element 111?
Yeah. Wasn't it like one of the like okay.
I watched the Stormplay video about that. So like the original creator's name was Dark X, and like he was like a really mysterious dude, and he never like he did release the level, but no one got a copy, and like it's deleted now, like it's gone. And like back then he said if someone were to beat the level from zero, like legit, he would like preview the level on like the blog that he had back then, but like no one did obviously because it's Element 101 RG. So just no one knows what it looks like past like 20%.
Yeah, pretty much everything that Stormfly made is just speculations on the like modified research they did.
Honestly, I'd be really surprised if it like Dark X like goes back and research and like shows us like what it actually is, and then it's like actually really similar to like, what we have.
It'd be crazy.
I mean,
You
honestly, I
know,
think Stormfly is growing an obsession with that level, but you know, it's fine. You can do whatever you want.
I have a friend like that who's like literally obsessed with old levels. I have never seen him. The last time I've seen him beat a 2.1 level was I think unironically half a year ago, like in the summer.
Oh
half
my
a
god.
year ago.
Like yeah, he just keeps on beating 1.9 like shit levels and like praising them, and I don't
My
get it.
favorite are early 2.0 levels.
2.1. Oh, 2.0?
Yeah,
Oh, 2.0 is okay.
they're memory levels.
Yeah, but like they didn't do a very good job at the memory. They just did like
Yeah, I
the
know.
bare
I'm
minimum for
joking.
memory.
They're
Yeah.
like trash. Most of them.
I'm a firm believer that Unity is the best like 2.0 level.
Unity?
Unity
You know
by
what?
Finnegan and
I'm gonna have to agree with
Trax.
you because
Okay, I would say yes, but Blast Furnace exists, and like
I
no one
remember playing that level like a while ago, like a year or two ago, and getting really annoyed with it because they were all like expanding, and I couldn't sight read it, all the blocks.
You know you cannot sight read at all.
Oh my god, Bloodbath? I mean, what's not Bloodbath? Black Blizzard, that was 2.0?
I don't know actually. I
Oh,
think
it
technically it
was.
was.
Like Black Blizzard's quite good for 2.0.
I mean, Blade of Justice, Black Blizzard, Artificial Ascent, Basha Vortex, Falling Up, Master Game.
Wait, Master Game was
Or
in
Master
2.0.
Game, I thought Master Game was 2.1.
There's no way Master Game was 2.0.
Yeah, but I would say the best, in my opinion, would be Blade of Justice. I mean, right now it's like in today's standards, it wouldn't be very good looking. That's 2.1.
Yeah, I don't
I
think it
think
would get
I don't
rated.
remember. Hold on, 2.1 came out January 2017, and Black Blizzard came out May 2017. So it was just barely. It was like
It's
early
2.0,
2.0.
2.1, so it is technically 2.
But like it's pretty much 2.0. Like come on.
I mean, okay, I liked Blade of Justice before I realized what actual Deco looked like. But at the time, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world to see Blade of Justice. And then I saw Edge of Destiny, and I was like, never mind.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Because Edge of Destiny just completely destroyed it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing
My
the
friend
what's it
used to
called?
always try and uh, my
Where'd it go?
my friend used to always try and jump to these really hard levels, right? And then he'd give up after getting like 5%, and then like cap about how far we got. And he was like, I died to the 60% Saul Goodman straight fly, if that's even what's at 60%.
Does he tell you,
And
or does he give you a video? Does he give you
he
proof?
tells me, and then I'm like, I don't think that's true, because he's only beaten one easy demon, and it's that one that's just like just a mini cube, and it's like a mountain. Or it's like just a cube, or and like maybe a robot. It's like a
The
mountain.
hills have eyes. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I
Like, you
don't.
can't say you're gonna jump from in one of the easiest demons, and then say you beat Saul Goodman ship at like 60.
He was we were like all on call, and then he randomly started going, and he's like, I died to the Saul Goodman straight fly.
You know, I beat Zodiac and like I mean I got 15% on Zodiac and like you know all the haters be hating.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I still Furious was like if you get 15% on Zodiac, I'll do something for you. I won't say what because
What was that thing,
that,
Miley?
yeah. What was that
oh,
thing?
you
Did you
want to know?
actually beat it?
What was
I
it?
I sent proof. Furious
No,
said
that
he'll give me
proof was
feet
dog shit.
pics
That was not
if
proof.
he'll give me feet pics
You did
if I
not
get
even try to
15%.
cover up the pink orb.
Bro said sent
And
one
I got
screenshot of it just to
15%. I
add
got
it.
15%. And this guy was like, no, no,
Yeah, because he
it's
did.
fake. Serious, I want my feet pics.
Hell not. No.
You cannot be saying that on here. That's crazy.
Yeah, Minos.
Mhm.
What's wrong with you?
Language.
See, you're saying minors. I have no idea who that is.
Hey, who is that?
Who
Oh,
is
my
that?
fault.
My fault. Cosmic GMD.
I'm sick.
Cons or my GD name Kazimiak or whatever. I accidentally put an extra
Wax,
I.
I want to ask you something. So you said your hardest was
Alright.
God Year. What if you could go for one? I want to say like Dream Demon. There's one demon in this game you could beat, like as your hardest forever, what would it be? Like something that you
Uh,
can do, but like you're not maybe like not there yet.
okay. Uh, maybe like Bloodbath or something. I don't really know yet.
You want tip? Don't go
I
for
want to
Bloodbath.
beat Bloodbath at some point, but I don't know if that. I want that to be like my permanent hardest, because I could probably eventually beat something more difficult than that.
I didn't want that to be my hardest, but I didn't really like. I wanted to beat that level at some point because
Like anybody who seriously wants to beat a hard level, Bloodbath is just their canon event. Like it's gonna happen eventually.
But I remember like
Yeah.
when that used to I was like, I can't even get 1% of this. This is impossible. And then I end up beating it. And I'm like, oh crap, it's not that hard actually. It was very hard actually. Dude. Especially Etzer's part, dude. I
If you could
probably
beat
died.
one demon, what would it be, Kitiga?
If I could beat one demon, I would want it to right now, currently I want it to be Thanatos. But if I could beat one demon forever, I'd really love to beat Edge of Destiny.
Edge of Destiny, you really like that level.
I feel like if I tried though, I could probably get decent progress on it.
I think
I mean,
I'd want to. I think
look
I'd
at
want to beat
Nemt.
Proto Flicker.
Protoflicker I feel like wouldn't be too hard for you though, because it's not that hard of a level.
Well, his
It's-
hardest is what? Isn't your hardest that one like insane demon? It's like 2 minutes.
No, it's
long?
Aku. Aku technically.
Okay, so here, Wax. I actually want to hear your opinion. Okay, you know the level Aku by Nefu.
Yeah.
So do you know the insane demon Arcane? The one that uses
Arcane.
reanimate.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't like
It's an insane demon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I beat
know
both
it.
of those levels. Like I beat Aku, which is an extreme demon, and I beat Arcane, is an insane demon. But I say Arcane's my hardest because I firmly believe Arcane is harder than Aku.
Yeah.
All Aku is, in my opinion, is just timed clicks. Well, Arcane has various different types of very frustrating and hard things.
Aku is like an insane demon.
It is an insane demon. It's like a free extreme.
Like, you know, I
And I think
understand
It's
people
only the
like
Arcane is
beginning
harder.
that's difficult.
Yes, the beginning is the hardest.
if
I'm
I'm
pretty
being
good at
honest,
the beginning.
Aku is the only demon that deserves to be called barely extreme. Like I'm really tired of people calling Thanatophobia an insane demon at best. Wait, Thanatophobia is an extreme, right?
No.
No,
It's
it's an
not.
insane demon.
Oh,
I'm
never
pretty
mind.
sure.
So never
Oh
mind.
man.
What about Ice Carbon Diablo X?
That deserves insane demon. That can stay insane demon for all I care.
Is
Wasn't
it?
that
Wait, I
considered
thought it
like
was
an
an extreme
impossible at the
now.
time?
It was It was technically a quote unquote top one at the time.
Well, it was hacked, so.
It was
But
hacked
I'm
and-
pretty sure Ice Carbon Diablo X is like extreme demon right now.
I don't know.
Bruh.
When it comes to
Contesta had
top
just like an
ones,
obsession.
the demon list does not have the greatest taste.
Oh, never mind. It's an
Real.
insane demon.
Oh yeah, because they were technically just like kissing Space UK's ass for a while.
Okay,
So,
so
they
I can agree
lost
pretty
their
much
respect.
everything before Tartarus was perfect.
They lost their
Bloodbath, Bloodglass,
Phobos.
Tartarus. Phobos was top one?
I think so, yeah.
I thought it was like top three. I don't know. That's Gamma. Artificial Ascent was a good top one, I will say, for its time.
What about Zodiac?
Zodiac's just like it just got way too much hype. Like people were always like it's the hardest level in the world, and every day I'm just hearing Zodiac.
I still think Slaughterhouse is the best representation of a top one.
I
Just like
do agree.
100%.
overall. I'm not gonna say it's the best top one because there are definitely better top ones with better gameplay and deco.
Yeah,
But I feel like
but
if you were to show
Slaughterhouse
any
was-
other player like
Slaughterhouse
top
was the
one
best
level,
at being top one. That's.
I agree. Someone in my YouTube comments also said that. It said if you want to like show a new player like how hard the game is,
show
then you
Slaughterhouse.
show them Slaughterhouse because it's
Hell
a lot
yeah.
more straightforward than showing them other things.
Yeah,
Like you
just
can see
move
the
and
wave, you
then
can see the
tag wave.
obstacles.
What's your guys' favorite
Um,
top one?
Favorite top one?
So like
Probably Firework.
That level that has been in top
Level
one.
that
where
was top
level
one.
that's good at being top one.
Level that
That was
no
a
level
dumb
that
question,
was.
I would have said Slaughterhouse anyway. But
Honestly, I would say my favorite top one. Probably digital. No, probably
you could
Plasma
say a
Pulse.
Thanatos, by the way. That was top one. For a
I don't
little
like a Thanatos. I'm
Oh.
playing it doesn't mean I like it.
Then what's the
I
point?
like Firework.
Does
Yeah,
Firework
Firework
really?
is pretty
Okay, I
good.
guess it was top one for like 17 seconds.
Hey,
Yeah, but
hey,
also
a
there's
W is a
Kyoto
W.
House
Oh, it
is
was
cheap.
literally top one for 18 seconds. That's crazy.
You know, I keep saying it. I'm so pissed off that Kyoki was never top one when it deserved to be.
It got really close though. Kyoki was like top two, I think, at its peak.
It was top three, and that's just because everybody was listening to Space UK at the time, even though now it's above Slaughterhouse, which Slaughterhouse was top one at the time.
Oh,
Because
and
I
Abyss of
think
Darkness. I forgot that was top one too.
you.
Everyone forgets about the level anyways, so.
I used to have the
It's
most trash opinions when it came to top one levels. I used to be like, Abyss of Darkness looks great. Tidal Wave is amazing.
Tidal Wave
Those
is
are my
amazing.
actuals. Tidal Wave is pretty good. Some of the parts are pretty cool. But
You know, just because it doesn't have the best deco, I really like Tidal Wave because one, the gameplay really obviously I won't get past like 3%, but the gameplay looks like, you know, kind of fun. Like it's
What
different
the
than most top
I played
ones.
like the nerfed versions and they're pretty fun. So
are you talking about? AOD or
Tidal Wave.
Tidal Wave? Oh,
No, AOD has terrible gameplay.
AOD's gameplay is awful. It's so nothing about it is
Uh,
really that good.
I used to love Abyss
the
of
deco's
Darkness.
really good.
I like the Abyss of Darkness for the song. That's it.
The what's it
Death
called?
Note.
Death Note, yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, Tidal Wave and like the theme is different. You know, it doesn't have the best deco, but the deco isn't bad in my opinion. I think the deco is like it's not bad, but it's not good either. It's like
For
just pretty
one,
mid deco.
the fact that it was made by
Yeah.
one person is. And
See, it was see, that's why I love Kyoki so much. It deserved to be top one.
Furio.
It was made and verified by the same person. Fuck you, Furious.
No, I
Let me
love
say what
Kyoki, I'm just saying.
I
I agree. I love Kayuki.
the fact that it was made, decorated, and verified by the same guy too is even that's like the most charming part in my opinion.
and considering like
It's like
where it
that's the
started,
same thing as the lightning rod.
the lightning rod is ass. Let's be real. Nobody cares about that level.
I hated that
I
level.
saw like I saw one Aeon Air video on it and then I didn't hear about it again.
Yeah, never made a video about it. Of course he did.
Yeah.
Most of the
You like
deco
played
has
it.
just been so basic for top one.
I don't even remember it that much. I'm gonna play it.
Like the list now just has like really. I will agree. Like some of the things in like the top 20 are good, like Limbo, Poo Cubed,
Not
Deimos,
Kyoki, Cosmos. I like
Kyoki,
Cosmos.
Saul Goodman, Eyes in the Water, but then you have like,
Finally, someone says Cosmos, right?
but then you have like, you have Codependence, you have Tunnel
You.
of Despair, which has like the worst top 10 gameplay
What's
ever.
that dry out top 10?
Minus is
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. It's not great though.
Bad.
It's just like, oh my god, Viper Venom beat this? I didn't know that. Oh, that's what I want to ask next. Who's your favorite player on the list?
It was Trick for a while, but now I like Zoink more.
Zone.
Both are really
Which
good
I know
people.
is like the most like generic opinion, but
I
probably
mean,
Zoink
I mean, it's like
or W Pop Off.
it's a popular opinion because Zoink, like, unlike I feel like unlike most players, Zoink actually like one he interacts with chat. Two, he kind of makes his streams, you know, like fun instead of just some guy dying over and over again for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
I think that's why everybody likes him. Now, obviously, because he's the best player in the world, but like also because he's not just some boring streamer who's just gonna die over and over again and have like a good run every like 200 attempts.
I would say
Yeah.
my best favorite player would either be SV or Setron. I mainly like Setron because he's not just because he's a Korean player, but he's like actually good at the game. And
I like Zeronium, just because I
love
like his taste in levels too.
how do you
I
hate
really like
Zeronium?
Doggy because he actually makes like videos on him beating the levels and stuff.
You can't hate Doggy. If you hate Doggy, you're weird.
You are weird. Doggy's just
Those
like a
videos of
W.
him like beating the levels are entertaining.
Wasn't it Akron where he just like destroyed his keyboard? He just like
Yeah.
died at the first
Yeah.
death and
I'd have won. Then
just set him off for some reason.
Dude, and he's like he's like one of the very few that like, well, I wouldn't say very few because most streamers are like this, but like to see where he was like years ago, how he's like, he looked like a little kid and now he's like grown up,
Yes,
has a deep
man.
voice, has a beard, and like has a girlfriend.
He's a girlfriend.
Yeah, he's had a
Yeah.
girlfriend for he did a video with her.
Oh, did he?
Like
I
multiple.
don't know. I don't really keep up with Doggy. I'm gonna be real. Is she up?
Very few people have girlfriends in the community.
Hmm.
I know. Furious is like a little lady magnet over here. That guy's just like they're just throwing themselves on top of him practically.
for
You guys-
real. I'm kidding.
You guys want to see this guy rage that I found?
Let's see
Oh,
this guy rage. Let's see a random dude rage. Just to be fun.
It's just like this random dude, but he like drops his keyboard and I swear to God it explodes in like the first clip. Look at this.
holy crap.
Wait, replay that one.
But look, he did not drop it that big much.
Bro's just got God strength.
He's playing Ado. I can't
Wait,
argue.
why does that look like Nem's room?
Because it's Nem.
I don't know what Nem's rooms look like, so
You know what Nem's rooms looks like? That's crazy.
I don't. Who rages on theory of everything too? That level took me like
No.
100 attempts.
I can.
Oh, V2. Okay.
Same when like Curse died in Cockmock, and he started like going insane.
Yeah, I know. That guy started like speaking Latin, like he was probably doing some kind of satanic ritual in his room. Like just after every death, he's like, "Vish my life." Yeah,
He was praying to the gods of Allah.
dude.
All right, I'm back.
Like I've never seen anybody tweak so hard. Like besides Curse, that man tweaked.
Curse, I feel like is just a loud person in general, though. Like
Maybe.
I wish my freaking plasma pulse reaction recorded audio because I actually did tweak when I beat that because I was just so over dying to 59 like over and over because of the bug. Like I literally turned it to fucking iShow speed for an insane demon.
So did I with Arcane. I died at 92, and like I just like there was genuine tears like on my eyes. I was like, I hate my life.
my bloodbath reaction was, it sounded really fake, but it only sounds weird because it was like 12 in the morning and it was like a Wednesday night, and I may or may not, but definitely did have school, and I had to take an AP language test that next day.
You know,
I
you
did pretty
probably
good on it.
did great on it just because like
I
the whole
probably
time
actually
you're like,
did
I'd be
pretty
so
well on it. I ended up
You should,
passing
like,
it.
You should have wrote on the back of the test, IB bloodbath yesterday, give you extra credit or something like that.
Kitty guy walking down the halls like they don't know I beat bloodbath last night.
That format, they don't know IB bloodbath.
And you know what? If people want to say I faked it and it wasn't night, I literally have a clock on there to prove that it was like pretty much just midnight
up.
at that point.
I'm gonna find a video. Like this is what I imagine like how Kitty guy reacted whenever he beat bloodbath. Hold up, let me find the video.
Because if that was the case, I would have turned on my camera and jumped out the window, but started paragliding like Fortnite.
Okay, here, let me share my
I
screen real
swear,
quick.
no.
I
If you
beat my hardest.
beat bloodbath and then turn on your camera, jump out of the window with a glider and scream "Where we dropping?" I think I'll give you $100.
All right,
Dude,
hold up.
my window's a pretty big drop.
This is how I imagined This is how I imagine Kitty Gaia reacted to bleeding blood.
Will be open some packs. So let's play. Okay. Oh, Messi! Shit! I said Messi! Oh.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
When I beat Meltdown.
Remember when I beat
it
my
was
hardest
square out my
dream?
ass.
What was my hardest at the time? Dream flower. And it was like 8 in the morning, so I didn't have any reaction because I want to wake up my entire house.
You're gonna wake up your house at 8 in the morning? I would assume
I
most families are up.
You know, I never really had reactions for being easy demons. Even like my first easy demons, I wasn't really hyped up. I'm trying not to sound cocky, but like I progressed really fast. Like my 10th demon was a hard demon. and so
Okay,
I was just
buddy.
like, okay, I'm being dead ass.
I'm
Like,
kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't even
Nah,
remember
I
my
can
10th demon,
I can
dude.
agree. The first level I really had a reaction for, I think, was like it was some random medium demon. It was called like the one by Zoroa. I don't remember the name.
I remember beating my first. When I returned to the game in 2021, I beat Windy Landscape. I was pretty hyped about that.
insane.
Huh?
Isn't that an insane?
Yeah.
So my first like big reaction was pretty mixed because it was my first insane demon, Brightest Melody. But when I beat it, it wasn't rated at the time. So like I was excited I finally beat it. But I was like, oh, like I wasn't too excited because I knew it wasn't rated. And then one day I look and it is rated, and that's whenever I was like, oh my gosh, man, this insane demon, this is crazy, and I was like freaking out. And I was kind of sad because it wasn't like a cool number that I beat my insane demon. It was like my 32nd demon or just some random ass number like that.
I
I
can't
was
even
just
keep
like,
track about like all the demons that I've made because I've beaten. I'm confident I've beaten over 100 demons, like total. I just never kept track. They just kept beating these random demons.
I could have sworn you beat more. Let me check your profile now.
No, the fact that it says like I've beaten like 400. That's not true.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Let's
actually
see.
know how much I've beat. Like it says I've beaten 17 insanes. Like that's not.
So your Kirigaya Philia has 40 demons.
That's my
Uh,
that was the account that I attempted to like start over so I can have an actual account.
Hold up. I'm looking for your other account. Why can't I find it?
Hyoka.
Hmm.
Philia is the
Oh,
Smurf.
what the heck? Oh, okay. It wasn't loading for some reason. Like it was just showing like as if you deleted the account.
Yeah, the demon count is on that is wrong as well as the diamond
Yeah,
count.
it's at 486 demons.
Again, look at the diamond count. You'll understand what's wrong.
It doesn't show you diamonds.
Press up top.
Oh, 99,000 diamonds.
That's how you know something's
God
wrong.
damn.
In reality, I've beaten it. I think I would say at least 150, maybe even more. Because like
I've beaten
easy
like
demons,
13.
yeah. Hey,
You'll
get to
say
60. You gotta get to 60.
Yonsei Su 14 is like I hate that guy
Why?
because he doesn't make good levels. He doesn't deserve as much creative points as he is. He's just popular, so he just
Still
gets
better
free
than
creative
Viper.
points. No, he's not.
I don't know. I don't have Viper just like he just steals mega collabs at that point. Like the only reason he has so many creative points is because he's the uploader. Most of the time, he's not
Yeah.
the actual host. He's the host of the contest, but that's it.
True, he does. I mean, he's like I guess you're right. Yeah, like most collabs he's done, like, and even like so, like I feel like collab hosts should have like a good portion of a collab, right?
Yeah.
Unless like you're a gameplay creator only or something like that, but that's very rare. Like Quayar, Cybernetic, Chrysant, like all of those, he's had like maybe a second part.
Like those should not have been uploaded by him. Those Cybernetic should have been uploaded by Technical, and Quare should have been uploaded by whoever the co-host was, because I'm pretty sure Quare.
But like at the same time, I guess I guess if the levels wouldn't be as popular as they are if it wasn't uploaded by Viper either.
But what if Zender Game uploaded it? I mean, Zender Game was already famous for ultraviolence. Or was
Yeah,
he?
but ultraviolence, white space, um, a bunch of levels. But also, like, still, I don't think it'd be as popular as it is, even if Zender Game uploaded it.
Yeah, I guess you are right. But
'Cause, like, I guess like it's just like it's fucking vibrant, you know, like if you want your level to be popular, then and vibrant in it, he's probably gonna upload it at least because it's fucking vibrant.
I don't know if I already asked this. I don't know. I pretty much have dementia at this point. But Wax, who's your favorite creator?
Oh, creator.
Decoration wise, it's just it.
Hmm.
Decoration wise.
I don't know who my favorite creator is decoration wise. My favorite gameplay creator is X Void.
X Void. He's pretty good actually, honestly. X Void is like his gameplay is very X Void. That's all I can really say.
Yeah.
It's probably my favorite gameplay creator.
Gameplay
Oh,
creator
Kuluk's probably my favorite deco creator.
Oh, cool. Look.
Cole's just like perfectly rated and like everybody loves him and it's for a good reason.
Obviously, I think he definitely deserves his fame. Like, goddamn, that guy is wild.
He makes better deco than Blee, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
He's
Just
just
like
better at optimizing.
better optimizing, and his parts don't take as long, so he can actually make like full levels.
Like the fact that that change of scene only has like 77,000 objects, I think. Like there are parts that only have 77,000 objects.
Yeah. Like Kuluk has
Kuluk might
0
be more.
creator points.
Well, I think he would be more popular if he tried releasing a level. He only does collab parts.
Yeah, but it'd take him
Yeah.
so long.
I think you should just walk in.
Yeah, I mean there are a lot of fast like have you like Ren 241? He got really big because he's a really fast creator. Viper Arcturus, Hera's pretty fast. Burgados. No, he's a gameplay creator actually. I would say gameplay wise, my favorite would be Gizbro, and then second for me decoration it would probably be Darwin.
I gotta say, for me, it's fuck. I gotta say, my favorite deco, like the first person that pops up in my mind is typical.
Oh wait, actually no, Lightning SL. I like him better.
Lightning.
Spartan Spectre. Ooh.
But like at the same time, I love Knots. I think he's such a good decorator too. So like, but I gotta say, like, since it's the first person that pops up into my mind, it's probably typical. So it's my favorite decorator.
Okay, of course it's typical.
You know, there's a reason why I like him so much. You think it was just because he started talking to me? No, it's because I liked his
No,
levels.
he's actually pretty talented. Same with audio
Yeah.
visual.
One of my
Yeah, but I
friends
like
does
audio.
audio visual.
Oh, I got us an interview with audio visual this Sunday. Like,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
We have a lot of people lined up for this server. Like we have audio visual. I'm trying to get Denny on here.
Danny?
Typical might get on here.
Yeah.
And if Typical, so I have a little plan. If Typical agrees to go onto this podcast, he's friends with Lisp and Bowtie, and maybe I can convince him for at least like to ask them if they're interested in doing an
We
episode
can get
too.
this good enough. I can get Denny on here, and then hopefully I can get Diamond, and then possibly Trick.
Diamond Splash?
No, Diamond, like the
Oh,
Verified Revernus.
How do you guys know these people?
So I found
audio-
out Denny through another server, and we kind of just talked.
So I started I joined Audio Visual's server because he had a little unique creator contest I was interested in, and then I never ended up doing it, but I stayed in the server because it was just fun. And then like I just slowly kind of like just if he was like let's say in general if he was in there, I talked to him for a little bit, and then like so now like I'll just go into his DMs or something Typical. Typical was just kind of lucky, I guess. So I really like Typical. I felt like I subscribed to him on YouTube, and like just every time he posted a level, I just comment, "Oh, this is cool," because I liked Typical. And then like I said, this is just like the lucky part. So he's hosting a collab right now called Arya, and he was an audio visual stream. And I just asked him, I was like, "How's the Arya collab going?" And he was like, "Good." And then he DM'd me like be in the Arya collab server as a spectator. I'm not decorating or anything. And so now like I could, and then yeah, then I asked him for feedback on parts of collabs and stuff, and he like he's probably the bigger like out of good creators. He's probably the one I talk to the most, even though I don't talk to him like a lot. I'm not saying we're besties or anything because we're definitely not even acquaintances.
So in terms of like big players that I've met, I used to talk to this one dude who was supposedly the like confirmed verifier of Unnerfed Scoop and Circle. He was in my server for
I
a
know.
while. He had some mental issues, and I had to help him with that. And then next thing I know, he gets exposed and he gets canceled and deletes everything.
It's tough.
So that's really nice. And then one of my servers, somehow they got Denny into that server. I had Denny friended for a while because I asked him about his texture pack, and then like I just talked to him about like time zones and like friends on Discord. I don't know, it got really weird, but and then out of the blue, I just decided to go for this. I asked him, "Hey, you want to try to? I'm hosting a collab called Party Bowl. Do you want to try to verify that?" And he said, "If you can make that collab good enough and possibly rate worthy, then I'll verify it."
Oh,
So
that's cool.
yeah, so pretty much
That'd be
that's
cool.
what I said in party polls. Everyone who's gonna be decorating, I want your part to be rate worthy because this is a chance we can make this like big.
Yeah.
And
I'm
knowing Denny,
working
it
on my
won't take a
part
long
right
time.
now.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with my part. Very, very, very close.
I
I'm like
restarted my
maybe
part.
gameplay.
I might
2
restart
seconds
my
of gameplay.
part
I need
too.
to.
I might just ask Moon to redo the gameplay because the gameplay is really hard to decorate.
Imagine Kitty Guy. I'm just like, I'm redoing my part.
Yeah, if you redo your part, I'm gonna have to have a talk with you. You might not see tomorrow.
No,
Look, all I'm saying is this collab is not gonna get canceled.
it ain't gonna be color flash.
I would rather like attempt to jump to Slaughterhouse than cancel party polls. Like I'm too far into this and I can't just like tell Purple, "Hey, we canceled this."
Yeah, poor Purple.
I owe this to Purple.
Fucking
I owe this
poor
to...
me. Like
Well,
I put
poor
a lot
you.
of time into.
Well, I mean, screw you, but poor Chaikin.
Okay. Yeah, Chicken's gameplay part was crazy.
Dude,
Definitely like
it's
the best gameplay
so
part.
hard. It was so hard ass to decorate though, and even Chaikin was like, "Yeah, this part's gonna be awful." Decorate. But
I
luckily,
think
I don't
Grunt's
have to
doing
do
a good
that.
job.
I don't have to decorate it. It's Grunt's
I
problem.
think Grunt's doing a great job. Yeah, I
You're
think
doing a great
Grunt's doing
job,
a great job decorating it actually.
Grunt.
We love you, Grunt.
Creator Eagle made a bit of progress. It wasn't the best, but it's definitely something.
Vader Eagle has disappointed me immensely. That guy was like, I think you have the best decorated part. I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna take you down. And I was like, heck yeah. Like I really hope you do, like that'd be awesome. Because I want this collab to be
I
good.
don't know if I want to decorate. I don't know if I want to decorate the first part.
Bro
I
shows
can
me one progress and I'm like, he's cooked. He's cooked. Yeah,
I don't know if
it's
like
so
I might just end up decorating that part to be honest. But I need to find a really good creator for that first part because
I would try one more time to ask an audio visual server, just be like, if anybody's open for like a party, like rave theme collab, like me and my friends are hosting one. We had to drop a couple of decorators, and we'd love one of you guys too, because I know some good decorators.
well, okay, so here's the thing: we need to finish Moon's part. We need to finish your part, which Wax you're doing.
Yeah,
we need
I'm
to
working
do
on it right now.
Q that I don't know I never know how to say his name. Q Fixel.
We
Wax.
Flixel.
Play fix.
Don't feel rushed either. Like we'd rather you take a long
Yeah.
time and have good quality over quantity.
Luckily, and if
Yeah,
any
me, I say
GD
hell.
creators, luckily if any GD creators are out here, I hope you hear this. I'm a nice collab host. Don't be mean to your collaborators. Be nice
Oh,
to
yeah.
them. That's why people
Who do you think has been mean? You know, whenever I was in
You
the
know who
Aria
I-
server and like Tropo and a few other people were talking about what was the collab? It was a hard demon.
I feel like Furious would be big mean. No offense. Actually, you know what? Offense. It would be big
Maximum.
mean. I feel like Penito wouldn't be the nicest collab host either because he's just so sarcastic.
Who made that? What's it called? Who made the factory like theme collab that just came out recently? What's it called? Voxy Cat was in it. Just came out recently.
Is that Manix? I think that
Something.
was
Either way,
Manix.
Topo and everybody was saying that like that host was like a douche. Either way, Topo and everybody.
I don't know. Like even with Limbo, I think he's like Zephyrox had a problem with Mindcap or something. That might have been a joke. But he just put like trash host in the comments in the description. I'm like, is that a joke or is that actual?
Maybe they got in an argument too. That's another thing. If you're gonna talk about a host, I feel like if the host is bad, multiple people would say a host is bad. Like, let's just say, for an example, somebody got their drop part and then they're like, oh, this host is terrible. It might just be because, like, they got their drop part and so they're mad.
Well, I know for a fact I'm not a bad host because I give you guys a lot of time. I know for a fact.
Yeah.
I'm not like that makes you sound really really
Furious
egotistic.
needs pee, guy. He just said in the live chat, Furious needs pee. BRB, I need pee.
The only reason you really had to give everyone a time limit is because no one was really like working on their parts other than like Cosmic.
I mean, like I said to and I remember telling this to Cosmic. I said, you guys have a lot of time to decorate, and like if something ends up happening, like mental health or like you have to do something important, then obviously I'm gonna have you guys prioritize that.
Mhm.
I mean, like,
This guy's a good host. This is why we're friends.
yes, sir. Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean. I don't want to be big mean.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy. Until you make me mad, though, then I'm not a nice guy.
We're matching your energy with new
I know I was trying to act like I wasn't happy with when you were like, you can now be co-host for Party Post. I was like, hell yeah. I was big excitement.
So I think I'm gonna end up replacing Creator Eagle.
Do it. I'll fucking text him myself, be like, hey, you know how you said you're gonna decorate better than me? Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Well, I think he's taking a break from the game.
Well, you know, like I get what you just said, like people have stuff to do, but like I feel like if it's to that extent and he just completely ghosted and like MIA, like didn't tell anybody, then yeah, replace him.
Yeah.
I think
Like
I'm
I
making
said,
a cool gradient in Party Pulse right now.
Weasel's I'm liking what Weasel's doing a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Speaking
Yeah.
of collab, how is Deletion of Reality going?
Oh, it's going really good.
Oh, it's going really good. I still keep up with it. I know I haven't started decorating, and that's because I want to finish the Dark Universe and Party Pulse,
Oh yeah.
and then I'll get started on my part.
No,
Like
in
I
terms
don't
of-
want you to think like I'm just like I said, oh, I'll take this part and then I'm not doing it because I will do it. I just like that's not on the top of my priority list right now. I know everybody
Yeah.
was so enthusiastic to do it, and I felt so out of place.
It's fine. I understand with collabs, as I've joined a lot of collabs, and I'm probably gonna have to drop a bunch of them.
See, I don't want to
With-
drop it. That's why I also text you just saying like before I join this collab, I want you to know like I'm in a few other collabs, so I can't start the part right away. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, either way, there's a lot of people who are also probably gonna take a lot of time. Like Tapioca is gonna take a while. Weasel's gonna take a while. I'm gonna take
But
like a while.
I
All
will
the
say like
rotation.
this collab definitely exceeded my expectations. I'm not gonna lie. I went into that collab thinking it was gonna be like, were you there for Neon X?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Oh, so it was a collab I joined, and like it was supposed to be like kind of like Limbo inspired, like a memory, like glowy level. And I made my part. I was just gameplay, so I made my part, and
I feel
ended
like
up just getting dropped, and it was like really
I feel like
bad quality.
Neonix just completely just fell over.
Yeah,
Also,
and
can
I
you
kind
send
of
me a
thought that's what's
copy?
gonna happen to this. I thought that was
Yeah.
what's gonna happen to this collab. I was like, this collab, I don't think is gonna go. Then I was proven so wrong. Like everybody and every part, like the part that kind of surprised me, every part is like really good too. Like I
Can
don't
you
think
send
there's
me
Yeah,
a
been
I've
bad
part?
I've
parts.
been like actually surprised with the people actually managed to get. Like I
Yeah, like
commented on
everybody's
like so many videos to get people to
I'm on
join.
your list. Can you send me your second part?
for party polls.
Party post? Yeah.
Let me see. I think I have it with like the second part, like of the level, like the bum 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 bum.
Ladies and it's
The
after
fast
the
part, the
ladies
first
and
drop,
gentlemen. No, second drop.
second
Ladies and
drop.
gentlemen, repeat after me.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I
Hold up.
love that part.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
think it's
be
this one.
decorating that part.
Put the
Yeah.
lyrics in.
Okay.
Put the lyrics
Here.
Oh, I'm not
I
decorating that
already have
part.
it posted
Grunt
unlisted.
is.
It's 9911
Yep.
3239. It was so
Nice.
funny. So I just remember like Manalagi really was pissing me off. And so
Okay. Yeah.
and plus like his part was just bad in general. And then like he tried like
Okay.
dissing on my part, and then I was like, ain't no way you finna diss on my part whenever you made this. And so I took matters to my own hand. I was like, you know what? I'm replacing this guy's part, and I did, and it's so much better. And his only excuse was, "Oh, I only had one day to make it." So I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'll make my part in one day. And I really fucked him.
Okay, as obnoxious as that sounds, he did have a point. I did not give that man a lot of time, but he honestly he didn't work that much because his excuse saying he's lazy. He's actually a pretty good gameplay designer, but he just didn't cook on that part.
Oh,
Like, bro, he was like my number. He was like one of my number one gameplay designers, and then he like, I'm sorry, Manalji, you did not cook, but it's fine. He's gonna cook an aerial.
I think I'm doing pretty good on my part in aerial too. Like I'm genuinely like trying to make really good gameplay and like gameplay that fits the song with some sync and everything too.
My main problem right now is toxic part.
Why?
He-
Why did you? I know you're
What?
just probably trying to be nice, but why did you invite that guy?
Hey, we're on a podcast. You might see this.
Okay.
Let's not be mean.
See-
Let's be
okay,
nice
sorry.
here.
The reason why I don't like his gameplay is because he rushes. He made that whole part in like 10 minutes. And it was
Okay,
like
yeah, I'll give you that, I guess.
and it was like the most rushed and like basic like part I've ever seen. Like the wave was just like, you know, like just up and down, nothing, just tight wave, like but like boring tight wave too. Like it's just like a straight wave almost. And it just like it was really rushed. And like you were even like, no, I think you should try slowing down and stuff. And he was like, okay. 10 more minutes later, that guy is like, I finished.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the problem with some of the creators that I ended up hiring for some of MegaCods is that sometimes they just don't take the time to like make quality work. Like even if it takes like 3 months, as long as like you're still trying to make something that's like quality, then I'll accept it. Like
And like if you're having like a little mind block right now, like what I do whenever I'm having a mind block. Guess what I fucking do? I get off the game. I'll maybe watch a couple YouTube videos, and I'll just stop and think. Like I'll just be
I was
like, "Hey,
not the thinker.
I am the thinker." I'll just think. I'm like, okay, what do I feel whenever what's it called? What do I feel whenever I listen to this song? And then I'll try to even a couple of times I drew ideas, just like drew whatever popped up into my mind.
Usually, what I do is I go straight to Woolsey. This
Usually
rotating
I
effect.
sleep.
That's
And
what I'm
then
saying.
while
Just,
I'm going to sleep, I get the most fire ideas.
I usually
That
picture
That's
most
something
of
in
the
my
actually
time.
head. I
Most
picture,
artists do that.
I picture like an idea. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I like picture like a layout. Like I listen to what I do is I usually play like a song that I want to put a layout into, and then I picture me making a level with that song. That's how I made Party Ball.
I literally do that with everything ever.
Yeah, if I hear a
never
song
not
on
done
the
that.
radio,
Every song.
a
Yeah.
layout is
Yeah.
playing in my head.
Like when
Yeah.
I made the reason I started Party Pulse is because I listened to Party Sirens by Tanger, and I pictured this like rate level layout in my head. And I was like, I want to start this. Then I asked like a few people, and they said yes, and we got it going, and I was really happy.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty much me with my like Utopia project. Like literally maybe like skipping a couple, but like mostly every single layout in that series I just have in my head. I just haven't put it on paper. And by paper I mean like editor.
Yeah. I'm gonna be back. I gotta use the restroom. Yeah.
Like it's one thing to like make a level, but like coming up with it is mainly the biggest problem I think people have with making levels.
I think it's
Like-
the opposite. No, execution is like the key. Because if you have really good ideas, like
Actually, yeah, you are right. I feel like a
for
lot of
example,
people.
I've like Grunt knows what I'm talking about, but my level Ghost that I'm really sad it's not gonna happen anymore. But like I really tried with that level to make it best as I could. But the ideas I had, I just couldn't put to the editor as well as I thought I could, and I just quit. And
I feel like that's just
back
something
then I
that
was more of a
happens.
perfectionist, so when shit wasn't running the way I thought it would 100%, I was like, oh, I suck. Even when I really didn't as much.
That's the problem with making gameplays. Like, you have to learn to be unique, creative, but also be able to like take tips at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'm not huge on creating mainly gameplay because like I'm 100% certain that my gameplay will be considered by like top gameplay designers as mid. It's just okay, it gets by.
Yeah.
Yeah, my gameplay considered by good people is incredibly mediocre.
Like, I feel like when certain people say like your gameplay is good, I feel like they don't actually know what good gameplay is sometimes. And I'm not saying everybody that says my gameplay is good has the wrong. It's just like,
You're complimenting me. How dare you? Like,
yeah.
no.
I try to
literally
take inspiration though.
Whenever I make gameplay, and I'm doing it like seriously, literally, when I kind of just like zone out and just do a sketch, and then I'll look back and I will literally critique like every single click and make sure it's just like not too like out of the ordinary, but like enough so it's not like cookie cutter.
Like for Party Pulse, I've already tried to decorate like 3 times and I've failed. But like I feel like my gameplay skills are still lacking for that part. But you know what? Luckily, Q Fixel is really good at like just he's really good at effects. That's what I'll say. but I feel like some of his neatness needs some work.
Well, it's kind
It's
of
just-
He's good though.
There's just like so much going on. It's cool looking
I
though.
feel like that works
can't-
with
you
his
can't really
part and
complain,
party
though,
pulse
'cause,
though,
like,
with
Party
everything
Pulse
going on.
and Party Pulse and what's it called, Dark Universe, like the parts that he took kind of need that like chaoticness.
I will agree. Okay, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree with me when I say this, but his part in Darkest Universe fits so well.
It does.
Oh yeah.
I think it needs a little bit of an upgrade, like near the end when we're like almost done. But like right now,
Like the intro to that is perfect. Like that's why I think a lot of his levels could be compared to like a lot of Dreamcore. Like
that's
you
what
know,
it is.
like that weird trippy, like reality bending. I don't know. I can't even come up with something.
No, Dreamcore is the word. Yeah.
That's what I love about his levels. Like they're just so unique. I feel like that makes him a bit of an underrated
That's kind of
creator.
what I was talking about. You know, when I was talking about gameplay, like looking at every clip, making sure it's not like too unique, but also not too cookie cutter. I feel like he's say this was like a fucking bar graph. I feel like he's like his like whole style. I think it's a little too unique to the point where it's more like the idea than the execution, and like that varies on like what you prefer. But for me, I like polished levels more than I like levels that like try way too hard.
Yeah.
So like for example, I think like that's what I was talking about, like maybe upgrading his part in Dark Universe, but like that's what I prefer. I don't know.
Honestly, if we can get somebody to optimize that, I feel like that would be like.
I think purple could do a good job because his deck was polished like pretty well.
I honestly think everyone who made a part, who finished like their decorated part, did a good job. Like, I feel like a lot of parts, like mine isn't an exception. I feel like they could use some work, like polishing, but execution-wise, I think most of us pulled it off pretty well.
Yeah. No.
What are we talking about?
I think someone should just right before I'm about to like verify, just kind of like a really good creator that we can just ask, just like out of the ordinary, just for that dude to just kind of gloss over everything and just kind of like clean everything up. If that makes sense.
You know who
Message
could
you
do that?
right now.
Brain ETR.
It's fair, but like
He's really good with.
honestly, I was thinking more like I mean, it really could be anybody if they just have if they have like more than average like knowledge in the editor. Like,
So it could be purple. I don't know if I would do a good job because I'm not really an optimizer, but
no, not optimizer. I just mean
Oh.
like just kind of like just kind of like polishing things up, like just making sure it's all cohesive. If that makes sense.
The things I make are far from optimized.
yeah, I feel like that's just like the last step if you're truly serious about getting a mega collab rated. It's like you need to take that last step. It's so important. Just
What's the dude's name that made fucking Emerald Realm? Cannot relate.
asterisks.
His name that made. I cannot relate to that.
Okay, but like I don't think Castrix really cared about optimizing it. I feel like he just wanted to get it out at that.
Fair
But
enough.
I can understand why people wouldn't rate that because it's literally unplayable for some people.
That's also why it's only featured.
What's it called? See, I think that's one of the reasons why Light It Up by TNC isn't rated. What's it called? See, I think that's one of the reasons why Light It Up by TNC isn't rated.
Akior Miracle wasn't rated because of a lot of just like that being it also had like 100 billion objects of that.
Well, that all ties in.
I mean, like what? It was like I think it was like 800,000.
I think there's like a no-clip version of it on the servers that has 1 million objects. So
But it was really smart to make 3 parts because Yeah, it doesn't get rated, but it still technically does get rated. I mean,
Just in a less, just in a more lame way, in my opinion.
I mean, Tech seemed happy about it. Tech seemed to not mind because it was technically rated. It was verified and rated. But I feel like it would have been nicer to have that as a really high demon on the list. But I feel like it would have been. Because that could have been at least top 50 today.
Tech did say once that like, I think it was like in his like revisiting Hockey Miracle that if when 2.2 comes out and it can optimize Hockey Miracle more, he would re-verify it.
There's no
And then,
point in
like, try and get it
re-verifying Ocular Miracle because the sequel's coming out.
Yeah,
Project, I think it's Dreamweaver, right?
by 0SR, right?
Yeah, and to be verified by Sol, and then Solus Returns is verified. Bye Tech. Honestly,
do it.
have any of you seen Dreamweaver?
Nope.
My friend Scripta made a part. That's so really all I know.
Honestly, most of the parts are just okay, but Britain K88's part is actually so sick. It's the guy that made the weird part with like the asymmetrical duel, I think. It's at the
I
very
have no
end.
idea what you're talking about. I've never seen Dreamweaver, so.
Britain K88 is the guy responsible for Misanthrope.
I've never seen Dreamweaver.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, he's also the guy that probably killed Misanthrope, but it's not his fault. Actually, no, it is his fault.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. I just want to blame him. Why not?
So, Wax, I got a very important question. What's your bench max?
Really? You just had to ask that.
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm
Get those
sorry for
numbers
him.
up.
He's very buff. He just got a
He
little
likes to
ego.
flex it.
No, I'm not that buff. I'm not anywhere near where I want to be.
Bro wants a muscle mommy. I don't really.
Dude, if I could bag a muscle mommy, I'm so in.
So
I'm
over
so
it.
in. It's the opposite of so over. I'm so in.
No, it's over for us. We're never gonna see you again.
Yeah, she's gonna
No,
make you like
definitely not.
stop going online. She's gonna be like, you
No,
need to
yeah.
stop hanging out with those losers online. I'm like, I'm
I'll
gonna
be like,
so
boys.
sad.
Dude, it's like I said, you know, if I except not with the lottery thing we're talking about. If I bag a muscle mommy, I'll just be like, boys, it's over.
In a good run.
Disrespectfully, fuck you. Disrespectfully, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm out.
We do.
And then like 3 months later, you'd be like, guys, we broke up. I'm back again.
What if we just reject you?
I'd just be like, too bad.
I'm still in.
too
can't.
bad.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. It's physically impossible. No, I bagged the muscle mommy. You don't know how happy I'd literally be the happiest man in the world.
I'm gonna be jumping around.
She'd be like,
Why are we
yeah, we
talking
want to
about this?
date me. Yippee! Doing a little fucking like SpongeBob celebration. Hooray! We were talking about it because Furious mentioned it, by the way.
I got a DM from Denny.
Ooh, is he gonna do podcasts with us?
That would actually be so awkward. Please no.
I asked him.
I don't even know who that is. You should send me a YouTube link.
Denny.
Maybe I do.
Denny is the verifier. No, he's like a top 70 player on the demon list, I think. He's the verifier of Ascension to Heaven.
And it actually be so awkward because bros, like,
Ascension
pretty
to
much-
Heaven?
Yeah, the Ascension to Heaven.
Ascension to Heaven got verified?
No, he's verifying it.
Oh,
Oh, he's verifying it. Okay. I thought you said he did verify it.
He also happens to be good friends with Diamond. He makes thumbnails. He made thumbnails for like big creators. Like he made the Spectre thumbnail.
What is with you and Spectre?
I love Spectre, dude.
for real.
I love Spectre. Okay.
We
No,
know
I
that.
respect it. I respect it. I
I
respect
will
it.
kiss Esby on the cheeks for that level. I love that level.
Okay.
What about me?
I'm not lying. I'm being brutally honest here.
What about me? Where's my
Hmm?
kiss? Where's my kiss?
You're not Esby.
Didn't you just say disrespectfully? Fuck you. Like
That's if I bag a muscle mommy.
Yeah,
Did
you have
I
a bag
bag a
one. What are
muscle
you going on
mommy?
about?
Yeah.
You are not there yet. You cannot enter
we
the
will,
temple yet.
we will cross that bridge when it's time.
Yeah, also, side note, I just sent Denny the link to the channel, so he might be on here. So,
Oh, so
Denny, are you here?
Did you tell him we're currently live?
Denny. Well, just so you know, he has like 30,000 subs, so no big deal.
That's pretty
dude,
good.
it's gonna be so painfully awkward if he actually does. 'Cause,
So,
like,
what's up?
I'm gonna do some research about Wax
Danny's
Wispy.
actually here. Danny's actually here.
Yo, it's Denny. Hi, Denny. What's up?
Denny.
Welcome to the podcast, Denny. Make yourself comfortable and realize how awesome we are.
We're not that awesome. I mean,
Either
how,
way.
like, our best player is being like artificial ascent, and that's it.
Yeah, right. Wax, about you, since this is your podcast. So what do you think Deletion of Reality be finished, and how high are your hopes are for it?
I'm hoping for it to at least get rated. I think
So
it's
so far, do you think it'll be on the
definitely
road to like get legendary, mythic,
probably
epic, like
Okay, so about Deletion Reality, I know I'm not in this, so I don't really have any say, but I have like some critique about that level.
Alright.
Some of the parts seem a lot like really unbalanced. Like there's
Oh
like this
yeah, right now it's
one-
very unbalanced.
There's like this one creator, he made like wave gameplay. I don't know I don't remember who his name was, but like he made like the gameplay was like it felt so unbalanced.
Yeah, the gameplay is very unbalanced currently.
Like it felt like it looked like Cosmos. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but
no, I don't keep up with it too much right now. I'll probably be more involved whenever I start building my part. No, I don't keep up with it too much right now. I'll probably be involved whenever I
but
start.
other than that, like I like the level. And I also love the song choice, so
Oh, Danny, just so you know, on Sunday we got a episode with audio visual. Just to let you know, like if you want to join in, and just so you know, like we are trying to expand ourselves with like big creators. So like we would still love to have you on a podcast too.
yeah. We would definitely love to have somebody like you.
And we are
Alright,
very
guys, I'm
flexible.
gonna have to go in like 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, so let's finish this up.
Yeah,
Let me think.
do you have any opinions on this Party Pulse deco? I'm gonna share my screen because I can't screen capture for some reason right now.
See it. You want me to be like brutally honest?
Yeah.
Let's not be
Okay.
too harsh at the same time.
Well, no, brutally honest, not harsh. I'm not gonna be like this sucks. No.
I think. Okay.
And
DM
I'm
me
gonna
more,
add
Denny,
something on here.
about info
Yeah,
for the podcast, and I'll give you everything.
Here, give me 1 second.
Actually, a G for helping us out, Denny. I appreciate it.
Let me see this part. Okay.
Maybe
Do
add a little
like
bit more to the top.
so? I'm guessing the triangle is the foreground.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so it does pulse. Okay, cool. That's what I
Yeah.
was gonna ask.
Well, they're gonna
So what do
pulse
you?
and
What are you
They
going for
changed
right now? Like,
this.
what's the image?
Like a disco cavern cave,
Ooh.
I guess.
Oh, okay. Oh, a disco cave. That's actually really cool. So
Wanna
I
do
think the
some-
ground should have more texture to it. Like I see where you're going for, and I think it's a great start. But maybe like
Yeah.
some cracks. And like if we really want to get crazy with it, maybe you have like a couple like bugs, like just so you know it's in a cave. You know?
Does that really fit
Um
the theme though? Let's be real.
Yeah.
well, a disco cave? Ah, yeah, you might be right. I don't think a disco cave. I guess no. I guess for just his part, if he leaves room for a little transition of you going inside a cave and leaving a cave, maybe even like with like a little sign that says like party cave, like
Well,
as you're
just,
entering.
just to
The thing is, like,
clarify,
there's a party happening in a cave.
Yeah, and like maybe like exit signs like as you're leaving the cave. Like that'll be. I think that's a great idea, honestly,
Yeah. Thanks.
and it's different.
That's what I want. I want it to like actually stand out.
Yeah, I like it. Me personally, I think it's nice. I think if you can perfectly balance the cave and like party vibe, like perfectly balance it out so it's not like not too party and not too cave. I think this part will be badass.
Yeah. Alright. And I'm
But
just gonna add,
obviously that you haven't done too much yet, so there's not like too much to say.
and I did texture that a bit more.
Yeah, I think it's a great start though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna work more on this tomorrow.
again,
Cool.
take your time. If something goes up, just make sure to tell me.
Alright.
If you don't tell me, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay. Sounds good.
So don't get killed by me.
Alright.
That would be a
Alright.
real shame. Not for Mindless.
You guys,
He would
you
kill
guys
me.
think we should wrap it up?
Can I see
Yes.
the gameplay part, like in full?
Oh, this is Marneless's part.
Oh, you didn't like start actually.
Oh, so you're creating a concept right now?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
creating it like up here right now.
I don't know if you saw. I made props for my part in deletion. By the way, just like
Yeah, I did. They
logs,
look sick.
robot
The
arms.
logs.
I'm gonna put more detail into the robot arm. By the way, it does not look good right now, but
Tomorrow I'm gonna have to delete this because it's like a little bit off-centered.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap up.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great having you. I had a great
Yeah,
Yeah,
time
thanks
with
for
you.
having me, guys.
Of course. Our next episode is gonna be on Sunday. We're gonna have audio visual. Hopefully you're there, Demi. That'd be really cool. And of
Hopefully we
course,
can get hopefully we can get the fake Denny on here. And in terms
Kitty
of
Gaia,
future,
you should send him a link to the server too,
Yeah.
just so if he wants more info.
in terms of future, I was thinking Atagi, if he's comfortable with it.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, I think we are good to wrap up.
All right, cool.
Okay, thank you for
You
watching,
guys?
everybody. Again, Wax, thank you for being on today's podcast. We
Thank
appreciate
you for
you.
having me.
I hope we moderately had fun and didn't just annoy everybody by talking for like 30 minutes.
That was great.
Okay,